Hey beauties, morning to you. Boy, I have not watched. I'm completing the Prime Minister's watching the Prime Minister's speech. I may be 20 minutes into finishing it because I want to listen to it in its entirety. Then I listen to Mark Golding's, but I'm going to skip Mark Golding's one for now and jump straight to the second and final budget debate speech 2024 for our finance minister, Dr. Nigel Clarke. Wow. By Mr. Nigel Clarke, let me tell you, you're one of the best orators that Jamaica has ever seen. You are very gifted, and I'm really serious. I really am not being sarcastic. Anyone who says otherwise, I would say you're lying. It is only because you don't like him. You are a very good orator. I don't know if you have any legal background, but you should have done law. If you have not done it, you would have made a very, very good lawyer. When I heard you defend the Prime Minister's wife in the manner in which you did, I said, what a fellow. I don't know if the great KD Knight could have done such a fantastic job as you did. You defended her. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I mean, she's a part of the very same party that, is in governance right now. But the level of defense that I heard, I said, if only the finance minister could have transposed that in defending the monies that should be paid over to the public sector workers, civil servants, all barring none. Not just a segment, not what you just probably considered, the essential workers. Because I said, in the whole grand scheme of things, everyone is essential. Some will just take more precedence than some, will have a little bit more priority, especially if they're dealing with a life or death situation. They would probably be number one. When it moves from illiteracy to literacy, you probably could put that 2 or 3, because I don't even know how to put the policemen and firemen, JDF and so on. JDF falls under government or is part government, part private, whichever way, because they protect the state. So some, they must fall under the auspices of the government in some sense, right? Even though they have a different sort of governance, I'm told. But if only you could transpose that level of tenacity and vim, vigor, vitality, not Viagra, to defending the public sector getting monies that are owed to them, that should be given to them, back monies, whether it's passenger mileage, whether it's something on salaries, in terms of promotion. You'd be surprised when you speak with a number of public sector workers in all spheres, when they tell you promotion it is like when people who were born maybe in the 40s or the 30s never knew. So if they're still living today, some of the things that they're experiencing in terms of technology, they never dreamt, they never dreamed that they would actually live to see some of these things. It probably didn't even come into their psyche. That is how far and wide or far away, as maybe even farther from the east is from the west, promotion is had in the public sector domain. And I'm talking about people who are capable, able. They have the right attitude, what you call good attitude, the skill, the wit, the vim, the vigor, the vitality, not Viagra. And can't get the promotion that is, that they are, it's well deserving of, I should say. It is so ironic. I was listening to I didn't even know that he was still senator, to be honest with you. I thought he was thrown out, to be honest with you, completely. What's his name again? Peter Bunting. Boy, what a way Peter Bunting vociferous. And he and the is a deputy speaker that I don't know his name, to be honest with you. And the man says, speak to the issue. And Peter Bunting says, you're not going to bully me. I'm going to, it has to do with the issue. And you're going on and they bring back the whole Gillette. I don't really like the tribalistic type politics, I call it that way. It's almost like a no better herring, no better barrel. Because he's there accusing the man of bullying. And it kind of, you come off a little strong though, Mr. Bunting. It came off a bit strong. I can understand the frustration, because your party is in the wilderness for a little bit. So, a lot of the frustration depends on all of that. But it's not about just being in the wilderness. It's learning wilderness lessons. is learning wilderness lessons so that you can come, you know, into the what's the opposite of wilderness again? When you're in a wilderness, you can come into the palace, let's put it that way. But not just come into the palace because you just want to drink out of, you know, the gold cup and sit down around a lovely, lovely dining table. It's about the people of Jamaica. It is about the people. So one of the things that, you know, both sides are very, very crafty and witty on is the power of distraction to the masses. I agree with the man. Stick to the matter and address how you can, if you're going to go back into active politics, make the lives of the Jamaican people better. We're tired of the foolishness. We're tired of the distractions. But you did say something fundamental, Mr. Bunting. You did say, you know, you understood why now, you know, Minister, when you said that he took a lot of time defending Juliet Holness. At one point, I said, I wonder if he's married to Juliet or not Andrew Holness. The way how, you know, I heard that strong, vociferous, powerful delivery of defending Juliet by the Minister of Finance. And you said, no, you understand, because when the reports came out, you realized that two were under his portfolio, you know, or under the Minister of Finance, Nancy's portfolio. I said, ooh, Lord. But we seemingly being able to untangle some web. Because, you know, webs are difficult to you know, untangle, you know. So I said, ooh, okay then. I definitely have to listen to this budget closure in terms of a speech, or budget closing speech, or whatever you want to call it. Me not that great in English, you know, although me want to go like I am. But me fairly good, I think. I want you politicians to tell us how you're going to make the lives of the Jamaican people better. That is what I want you to be singing on day in, day out. Day in, day out. We don't want to hear this and that. You throwing stones, fling stones upon one another. You know? Just like that. And distracting the people. Notwithstanding, the whole tabling of reports are very much key. They're vital, they're important, don't get me wrong. But some things takes precedence over the other, and the people's business takes precedence. That's what I want to hear. You know why you're not stop bullying me, and the other one say you're bullying. Me don't want to hear that no more. We're tired of that. That's a trickery, that's a distraction. That is foolishness. How you guys are going to make the lives of the Jamaican people better? Dr. Clarke, Minister of Finance, Rhodes Scholar, coming from parents of the cloth, in terms of, you know, when they talk about being clergy people, how are you going to make the lives of the Jamaican people, in particular the public sector workers, better? They were trying to reach out to your ministry. The president of the Jamaica Civil Service Association, you know, you claimed in a post that, you know, you had reached out to them and they didn't get back to you till months later and whatnot. All right, forget that. But they said they've been trying. And they were supposed to have a second meeting in January. We're now vastly moving into April. Was that meeting had? So can they categorically say that, okay, people will be getting their back monies, whether on passenger mileage, on salaries, promotions, whatever other concerns that they have that have been coming up by the people who work in the public sector domain? Have those been addressed? So can people look forward to getting, you know, you can say, okay, my salary looks good now for April and continuing. Can people say that? Have you contacted them? What's going on, sir? Because at level of defense, you know, I didn't hear about somebody tell me that you said that Mark Golden should get a red card. But the public sector workers want to get a red card too, sir. They want to get a red card too. If you really said that. I didn't hear, but I'm going to listen because I like to get my facts. And who said it to me? Somebody credit, because somebody who tends to, like myself, you know, watch and listen to, you know, different things to get the information. So, I mean, should we issue a red card as well, sir? Or the public sector workers can look for something favorable? Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this message. Thank you.